Hey guys, today we are going into a strange temple in India. There is something very different about these stones. There seems to be a weird energy in this temple, and as we go towards the center of the structure, the energy seems to increase. But is this energy divine, mystical energy, or is it some type of physical energy that can be quantified? You can see the base here. There's a lot of tiny cylindrical stone statues. This is very odd. I've not seen this type of architecture. But let's see what happens. Yeah, this one rotates. This is unbelievable. Why is the saint who is in deep meditation designed to rotate? But is this the only rotating statue? Let's go further and check another one. See, this one also rotates. And this one also rotates. Actually, all these tiny statues rotate, or they used to be rotatable in the past. If you see this area here, you can see these statues, but you can also see these holes. In ancient times, there were various rotatable statues here too, but somehow they're all gone now. Only some of the rotating statues are left. This is an extraordinary finding, but my question is not how they made these rotating statues. It's not even why they made these rotating statues. But are there more rotating or moving parts in this temple? Let me repeat this question. Look around very carefully. Are there more moving parts in this temple? What if there are many moving parts in this temple hiding in plain sight? Now, look at the top. In this area, you can see these three carvings. Are they rotatable, or are they all just part of the same bigger stone block attached to them? Let me show you this corner. Again, three more statues, but are they rotatable? Think about it, guys. Am I just being paranoid in thinking that everything in this temple is movable? Or are they actually movable? Make up your mind now, because I'm going to show you this side right next to it. Yes, you see these holes? These three holes? This means that rotating statues were once present here. There is no need for these holes if these statues were a part of the same stone block next to them. Let me again remind you how we saw these holes at the top and bottom at the ground level. There are holes at the bottom and at the top to aid the rotation. So there's absolutely no doubt that these statues at the top are also rotating statues. But we are not done yet. Are there more moving parts in this temple? Look above in the ceiling. This is mind-blowing. Will this also rotate? Is this a rotatable stone? What do you think? If the stone does not rotate, why did ancient builders make such a design that looks like the propeller of a Vimana? I mean, aircraft. You have seen these rotating propellers in aircraft, and you can see that this looks remarkably similar to those propellers. But the question is, will it also rotate like the propeller of a Vimana? Now, are these moving parts limited to this central area, or do they have moving parts all around this temple? As we walk around, look carefully. See if you can find other moving parts. Yes, you are right. These are also rotating statues. Let me zoom in and show you. Here you can see the hole at the top. Here in the next hole, a statue is mounted in it. You see the clearance between the hole and the statue? This gap is intentionally given to make the statue rotate without any friction. As we walk around, we can spot many stone parts that are movable. This is crazy, right? Because we can understand that these are rotating statues. But who can climb up 15 feet and manually rotate these statues? Why should anybody rotate these statues? This is like putting a light switch 15 feet above the floor. Nobody puts a light switch 15 feet above because it needs to be usable, right? But nobody can use this. No one can rotate these objects. Even worse, I think nobody knows that these statues at the top are rotatable. I think I have rediscovered this after many centuries. Locals should know that the statues at the bottom are rotatable because you can see that they have put drawings around them. But I don't think anybody knows that these statues at the top are also movable. But why did ancient builders go through so much pain to make them rotatable and then put them at an unreachable height? Now, what if all these pillars can also rotate? Wait, is this even possible? Can giant stone pillars rotate? Yes, it is quite possible. Even in the last century, a genius by the name of Edward Leedskalnin made giant rotating stones and put them in a castle called Coral Castle in the US. In India, I have shown you small columns which can rotate. I've shown you parts of pillars that can rotate. There is even a rotating pillar in the ancient 𝐊𝐼𝐴𝐻𝐿𝐴 temple. So, look carefully and tell me, are these rotating pillars? What do you think? I cannot confirm this, but there's one more moving part in this temple. Yes, it actually moves even when people are not moving it. All these objects I've shown you so far only move when we manually rotate them. But what I'm about to show you moves even when no one touches it. What is it? Look at these stone chains. At the corners of the same structure, you can see these stone chains. Most people immediately get mesmerized by the craftsmanship. Are they really stone chains? How did the sculptor make them into chains, etc.? We are not going to focus on all this today. We are only going to focus on the fact that these stone chains move even if there is a slightest breeze. You can see them moving when the wind starts blowing. And if it starts raining and there's heavy airflow, these chains move a lot. What you're witnessing is a miracle, okay? You have never seen rocks move because of wind, right? Rocks and stones don't move when the wind blows, right? I mean, this is the definition of a rock. It is immovable. But ancient builders have made this possible, and we don't even have to move this. It moves by itself like a windmill, right? I mean, we see these windmills making energy from nature. They take the energy from the wind and make it usable, right? Is it possible that these chains were also created to do the same? Were ancient builders harnessing wind energy? If you hook this up to a dynamo, we can literally make electricity out of this, right? It will be a very small amount, but we can make electricity simply by adding a dynamo to this chain, because then we can convert this motion, this kinetic energy, that is coming from the wind into electrical energy. And even with these rotating stones, we can make electricity from them. Remember how the light bulbs work in bicycles? They're not powered by a battery. They work because the wheels are being rotated by you, and the dynamo just converts that energy into electricity. Now, isn't it strange that we found so many moving parts in this temple? Why did ancient builders try to put all these movable parts and design it like a machine? Can this temple transform itself into a machine? Before we end this video, don't you want to know the name of this temple? The name of this temple is Varadaraja Perumal Temple, and this is located in the city of Kanchipuram, and you can see the specific structure at the very entrance. Wikipedia says this temple is built in 3rd century AD. That means it is 1,800 years old. I don't think these moving stones are that old, but I definitely think they're many centuries old, approximately 500 to 1,000 years old. We have just stumbled on a miracle. This is a complex, breathtaking architecture with so many moving parts hiding in plain sight. I hope you enjoyed this ancient transformer temple. I am PraveenMohan. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.